A lot of people can feel helpless and feel like, well, maybe a stroke is inevitable, maybe it's in the family, but there are so many things that you can do to ensure that you're not as stressed, that you're healthy, that you're eating well, and all of those factors, and that you're informed, that you know the signs. So
That's
all
right.
of those factors are going to stop the stroke from affecting your life and the lives of the people around you.
If people haven't got a lot of physical difficulties or severe speech difficulties or things like that, it's quite common that people will go straight home from acute services, and often with very little physiotherapy or other services that have been delivered. But it's important in order to prevent a secondary stroke. So even if people haven't got a lot of those difficulties in terms of their level of impairments, it's important that people are still looking at what sort of underlying factors may have led to their acute stroke and how can those be addressed. And usually getting some information firstly from their local doctor would be a good place to start, and certainly through places like the National Stroke Foundation who will be able to provide further information on that.
If I'd have known my numbers, I would have avoided a stroke. And know your numbers is about your blood pressure. But of course, you know, you're a young man and you don't go to the doctor or anything like that. I could have avoided a stroke and just had a heart operation. And instead I got a stroke and a heart operation. The heart operation's fixed, stroke is with you for life.
To prevent a stroke, obviously if it's going to happen, it's going to happen, but I'd regular health checks. I mean, since Wendy, at least I will go to the doctors, and you know, obviously we go there on a regular basis anyway, and so I'll get my blood pressure checked and etc. And yeah, which is important, especially as you get older.
Make sure they get their blood pressure taken at the chemist or the doctor, because it's one of the first things that happens.
To help decrease the risk of stroke or decrease the possibility, know that stroke is out there, and you know, I've said it before, 10 years ago my knowledge of stroke was nothing. You have a stroke and you die, basically, was what I thought back then, even being married to a nurse. So be aware. And those little mini strokes called TIAs, you know, I believe people can have them and not know they've had them. But if you have any sort of strange feeling, and this is where the awareness side of it comes out, go and get it checked.
Doctor.
You know, because the consequences are amazing.
It's important to recognise the signs of stroke because of the damage it does to a person if they have a major stroke.
For guys, for blokes, and I mean, if you've got a good mechanic, we all tell our mates about, oh, he's a good mechanic. Well, get a relationship with a treating doctor that knows you inside and out and knows under your hood, and you go to at least once a year to prevent what's happened to me, because it is preventable.